Hi, Miguel.
Hi, Alexan.
Let's start.
Okay.
The first question is, what were the biggest culture difference you noticed when studying in Mexico?
Well, at first, the first cultural shock I received in here is the fact that people use a lot of different words, different from which I've heard in my hometown. So probably that's the biggest shock I've received in here.
Well, the next question. Did you find it difficult to adapt to the traditions?
Well, actually, not a lot though, since Guatemala and Mexico are not so apart, so we're kind of neighbors though. So actually, it wasn't that hard to adapt here.
Okay, well, did you experience any culture misunderstanding?
Misunderstanding.
How did you resolve them?
Well, my first misunderstanding in the fact of cultural is some words, as in first in here they use the words bordo, which in Guatemala is túmulo, so that's a great change. So yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Wow, interesting. How would you describe the communication style in the country? Are they more direct or indirect compared to your country?
Well, in my country, they are more direct. They go straight to the point. They don't beat around the bush. They just they walk through you and they talk to you directly. They don't use other words necessarily than just to express what they need to do. So yeah, they're probably more direct than you.
Wow, perfect. What are some of the national characteristics you're noticing in local people in Mexico? Well, in
Can you repeat the question?
what are some of the national characteristics in your noting in
Oh,
local people
okay,
here?
okay. Yeah, one characteristic that I found here is that people even though they're not mad, they do speak kind of hard in the way that they are kind of aggressive. But even though they're not mad, they do speak very aggressive.
Wow, it's it's right.
Yes.
In the way in is the way of working in your home so different from Monterrey?
Well, the kind of work in my hometown it's very different from here, since Monterrey it's a very big city, and Guatemala, even though I live in the capital, it's not as big here as here. So basically, yeah, there are more opportunities here. So yeah,
Okay, thank you.
yeah, you're
for the
welcome.
time.
You're welcome.